guys, Glenn here, and it's time for a new Star Wars Smugglers Bounty Box. This one featuring the 40th anniversary. This is the biggest box they've had so far, size-wise. I mean, it's humongous. As soon as I saw what was in this box, and not just the spoiler that they traditionally do right at the beginning, we all know what that is, but as soon as I saw the other items in this box, I just had to laugh, because I knew going into this box there were going to be so many complaints about this box, and so many, I'm so disappointed. Why couldn't they have done this? Why did they do it this way? Blah, 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 blah. I just knew it, and I feel so sorry for Funko, as sorry as you could feel for a multi-million-dollar company, because I so get what they're doing here, and so many people will not get it. So let's dive in. Spoilers are already all over the place, so I'm not going to unbox it. It's kind of a boring box anyway. The outside's pretty cool, but it's just a plain box inside. So we're going to get right into the items. Alright, let's start with the patch and pin. The patch is Luke, X-Wing pilot Luke there. I like this patch in that they put the 40th anniversary there. Not just the normal, Star Wars on there. I'm not a big fan of kind of this wannabe photorealistic depiction there. It's cool enough. Again, I like that they put the 40th anniversary on there, in addition to all the basic language from Star Wars on there too. So, pretty decent patch. Pin, we've got Chewie, pretty appropriate. So there's Chewbacca. Again, not as much is special about this one. This is kind of one of those little, it's a Star Wars, it's a Smuggler's Bounty Box pin. Nothing too exciting about it. But cool enough anyway. Good for the collection. Alright, now let's get into it. I'm actually going to start with the big one. This is the spoiler that everybody knew about. This is the Deluxe Pop, as they call them. Not a Pop Ride, but a Deluxe Pop. The reason it's not a Pop Ride is that the figure doesn't come out. The figure is part of the vehicle in this case. So we've got Luke with Speeder. This is number 175. On the back of the box they put some of the other newer figures in the line. So there's Luke with Speeder. We're going to take him out real fast. Alrighty, here he is. He's bobbling like all the Star Wars figures do. Got a cool kind of sand base there. This is very similar to the Han with Tauntaun. This is what it reminds me of as far as these deluxe figures up on the stand there. He doesn't come out or anything, but he's got his hands on the wheel, driving out. Probably going to get some power converters. I like the design on this. I like the weathered look of the land speeder. You can see it's all kind of chipped up. The paint isn't quite, perfect. Overall, a good depiction and a good pop figure. Honestly, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I've got a shelf downstairs that has the Tauntaun and Han on it. It'll probably go right next to it. But I'm pretty happy with this. It looks very cool. It's very heavy as well. It's a good, solid, substantial figure and stand. Alright, now to the stuff that everybody's going to hate because they don't get it. First off, Pop Home is never popular. Honestly, I like them a lot, but I don't know why they put them in these boxes, because it's just complaint after complaint. Alright, this time around we've got Han and Greedo salt and pepper shakers. I think they're very cool. The only thing I don't like about them is, as I look at these, and I look at their paint, and I look at their molds and everything, they don't really look like the pictures here. Greedo isn't as angry, and Han Solo doesn't have that eyebrow thing going there. They're much more basic. You can see Han's just kind of standing there with a regular old expression. Greedo looks a little menacing, but definitely not as much as the back. So I'm not going to take him. Well, maybe I will take him out. All right, here's Greedo. He does look similar to the back, but again, I don't think he looks. I mean, his color's different. His ridges on his forehead aren't as prominent, so you know, it definitely doesn't look the same as the picture. The picture is very much more detailed. You get to the final. It's almost like the picture is kind of the concept art. That's what it looks like to me. And then these are the final products. See, there's Han. Looks pretty cool. Now, the other thing I don't like about, the one thing I don't like about these salt and pepper shakers is that rubber stopper in the back, because it's really easy, especially if you have kids that can get their hands on these, to push that stopper in and you can't get it out again. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. It's happened to me multiple times. These are actually going to replace my Batman and Robin salt and pepper shakers that I've got downstairs. So I am always happy with this kind of thing because it's different and it's great stuff to display in your kitchen. You know, I get it. You know, a lot of people don't like these. They'd rather just have another pop, or they'd rather have, you know, something else. But, you know, pops get boring. If it's all pops all the time, then people complain about that too. There's always going to be complaints about whatever they put in here. I like the Pop Home, and I like the salt and pepper shakers. I like these particularly. I think it's a cool set, and it's a set that might not have been thought of by anybody else, but to put Han and Greedo together like this as salt and pepper, I think is a cool, clever use of the salt and pepper shakers, right? So I like these. I know a lot of people are complaining about them. So, and then the last thing, I think people are going to complain about because they just don't get it. If you're my age, wristbands, when Star Wars came out and when we were kids, and if you're my age, you get this. I had so many of these wristbands, sweatbands, right? I just got them all the time. I wore them up and down my arms. I wore them to school. They were the thing. They were the thing to have when I was a kid. And to see these in the box, I just, you know, brings back a flood of memories. I think it's cool. I think it's very kitschy. I think it's very 70s. I get what they're going for. So many people don't. Like wristbands, WTF, where's my socks? Or where's my t-shirt? Which we get every single box, right? Where's this? Where's that? What's with the wristbands? It's because, honestly, if you're younger than I am, you don't get it. I get it and I like it. I think it's very cool. Am I going to wear these around? No. But as a clever nod to the time period, I dig these a lot. I think they're very cool. They made me laugh. They made me smile as soon as I saw that they were in the box. So I get that people are going to be wanting the shirt, even socks more than this. But I think it's a clever nod to the 70s, and I like it a lot. So that's it. I didn't see unless I totally missed it, I didn't see a spoiler card. There must be a spoiler card in here. I must have just totally blanked it. No, there's no spoiler card in here. And I didn't get one, nothing popped out at me. So no spoiler card in this box. That's odd. I'll have to look at some other unboxings online and see if maybe I just didn't get one to see what it is. So doing without a spoiler card or a preview of next time around. But as far as this box goes, this is an A for me. I think because I like what they were going for and I get it. The pop is great. The pop's always great. That's why we get these boxes, right? You know, maybe people would have made different choices. I know a lot of people wanted to see some sort of Leia item in there. But my perspective is, you know, they developed these boxes way ahead of time. So I'm sure they had this idea for 40th anniversary, the 40th anniversary box, probably well before Carrie Fisher passed away. The other thing is, I'd like to see a Leia box, right? So I'm hoping that they'll feature her standalone in a box and not make her part of some other box as a tribute. So I'm hoping they do that, and that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, and I think they'll probably do that at some point. But these boxes are planned out so far ahead. I've heard up to a year in advance that they're planning these boxes. So it didn't surprise me that there wasn't any Leia items in there or Leia tribute items in there. I just don't think it would have worked in the planning only about 5 months down, ahead of time. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about this box. I know we're going to get a lot of comments about this box because I've seen them all already in other places. But throw a like on this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button as always, and we'll see you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.